Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am tonight's entertainment. Now, as we go along with this, I want to make something very clear. I told you guys that Dodash wasn't currently without her apartment, and she's literally sitting in her apartment. This video is from today. I wish that the first thing I hope she does, real talk, I'm not even being funny, is with her new found money. I hope she gets another tracksuit. I don't know if they make them in different colors, but I hope that she gets about 7. Whatever colors they make, I hope that she gets them. So let me be very clear about something. This video is from the video she posted today. And apparently she's moving out of her apartment. Now, if Dodash was out of her apartment, why is she still sitting in it? All right. I want to tell y'all what this is all about. This is all about a person who can't be trusted. So it appears as though that the reality of her moving from her apartment is true, is that she is moving from her apartment. What I said in my videos after my return was that she wasn't currently living in her car. These videos are fairly recent, and if they're not, then that means that she recorded them, and she recorded them before she moved out. Why would she do that? Why would she record videos before she moved out and not follow the journey? In her previous video, she said that she wasn't able, it was going to cost $2,000 or $2,500 to send the video, her furniture an hour and a half away. That's what she said. So she said that she wasn't going to be able to do that, so she would send the person some money. This is not about Dodash moving out of her apartment. This is about a known internet liar, con artist, scammer. Okay, so what if she actually is moving to her apartment, to her car, which it appears as though is what's really happening. That is not the point of this video. The point of this video and this whole the journey that we've been on is how you cannot believe a liar. All right. So she's sitting in her apartment currently. Let's give her no, we won't do that. We won't give her the benefit of the doubt. She is currently sitting in her apartment. Who knows when this was recorded? But she has videos upon videos upon videos about her already living in her car. So that means that this was recorded weeks ago is what this was, right? But she has you believing that she's in her car now. So according to her, she's broken her lease and she's going to live in her car. Well, we knew that that would be official no later than March 1st if she was actually in her car. And it appears she is. So in today's video, she goes on several parts here showing herself, moving her out of her apartment, cleaning up, blah, blah, blah. And then she gets back into the car and talks about how at peace she is. Okay? How at peace she is and how this was the right decision for her and all that stuff. And you know what? That stuff is great. If that's the case, I'm happy for her. The point that I'm making is if she's so happy and if she's so content, she mentions content quite a bit. She was spending over $2,000 a month in utilities. Rent, she claims, was $1,600. She might be capping with that. Then she goes forward, right? And now she's living in her car. She says that she's paying $200 to this, that she was paying $2,000. So here's the point that I'm trying to make. Why is the entire internet making videos about this woman? Why do you think that is? It's not just me. Not in 2024, 2025, and now 2026. Very few people are talking about her in 2026. I took 140 days off myself, 149. Why are people talking about her? Because this woman right here is the person that is supposed to be, how you're supposed to have the benefit of the doubt. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. This woman is guilty until proven innocent. Okay? I have watched her over almost 2 years take from your grandmother, take from yourself, your mother, your father, your brother. Okay? Anybody that believed in her and her shenanigans and her stories. This person, if she is living in her car, which it appears she is, okay, based off some information that I have, all right, it looks like she's living in her car, and she will. So my thing is, she should never, ever have to ask you for a dime. In these videos, she talked about how she made $500 today, roughly, and she put 10% of one batch. She made $200 and something here and $200 and something there. She put 10%, which was roughly about $28, into some account. All right. So she made $500 today, allegedly. There's no reason she should ever have to ask anyone for money. If you're saving that $2,000 you were putting for rent, now you can put that up. If you have a problem with your car, you got it. If you need to have a hotel, you got it. If you need gas, you got it, right? So she should never, ever, ever, like ever, have to request any money. If she asks, and that's what the point is, right? This person has been online for decades, and she had been asking money, funding her grifts, whatever dream and desire that she has, she's content because she wants to travel, she wants to do all this stuff. And usually it's at your expense because you were paying her rent or you were helping her travel. Now it's all on her. So we'll see if she changed, if she really turned over a new leaf. And part of that is going to be if she can go 1 year without requesting any money, maybe you can start to trust her. See, this was never about whether she moved out or not. It was about her telling you she moved out when clearly she was not. All right? So let me show you so you don't think I'm capping. We're going to go to her videos. And this is all that this is about. First, let me go back because I want to show you what these videos do. And she talked about how people are criticizing her for chronicling the journey. Look at this. Car videos do astronomical. This is the gray bar is what her videos were getting over the last 28 days. The blue bar is what she's getting now. She's getting 4 times what she usually gets. Car videos they do numbers. I don't know what it is, but they do numbers. So I think that this is a con and start of a con in front of a con, right? It's early. She's dancing and popping popcorn and eating popcorn from her car and all this stuff. So I have a prediction of what's going to happen, all right? Can she go 1 year without asking for money? And asking for money is going to be a list of things. It's going to be either something happened, she fell on hard times, Cash App, or she had a revelation and she's going to sell a product. DoorDash on the road. My on the road journey, my ebook, she's going to sell some type of product that has to do with her road life or saving money. Maybe she sells whatever she sells. Something is coming, right? Something is coming. I tell you what, here where I'm at, it get cold, like ice cold. So that Texas cold ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. But as we approach the summer and it start getting hot in the mug, we gonna see exactly how this pan out. All right. So again, this is not about her. Look, she made tens of thousands of dollars and she spent it all. That's her business. She made hundreds of $1,000s. In my first year, I made over $100,000. $100,000. She blew it. That's her fault. My issue came in, and most of us issue came in when she blew up on YouTube, had no idea why, tried to sell a course why, tried to get people, tell them this woman is living in her car, allegedly by choice, and she told you to quit your 9 to 5. She told you to forget them jobs. And she's choosing to be a vagabond, which is perfectly fine. The latter part of that, not telling you to quit your jobs. She told you that she sold you a course showing you how to go viral. And this woman is living in her car by choice, allegedly, right? So a known liar, there is not an ounce of me that feels sorry, bad. Look, you reap what you sow. And in addition to that, why should I feel sorry for her? She said this was her choice. So you ain't getting no sympathy and ain't no tears shed over here. She chose to live in her car. That's what she said. Why would I feel sorry for somebody who chose to do that and who documented their tens of thousands of dollars that they flaunted in your face as they were eating caviar and buying the most expensive thing they can get their hands on? I have no reason to feel sorry for them. So that's not what who cares that she's living in her car? Good for her. So with her living in her car, whatever she was paying on rent, she should be able to save that. You got to pay taxes. You might have to get your car fixed. At least half of that should be saved. $1,000 a month, bare minimum. No reason she should be asking you. If you have money to put into a Roth or IRA, she shouldn't have to ask you for a dime. I want you to remember that. That is the point of this whole thing. That is the point of this from the Curl Smiler to a $500 Curl Smiler to a viral blueprint to success, to the follow-up to that, and countless other $1,000 one-on-one, a $200 channel review, and all of this. Look, it's been so long I can't even name them. But if she's living in her car and she's saving thousands of dollars a month and she's making hundreds of dollars a day, there is no reason on earth she should ever ask for your money. But she can't help herself. And I'm predicting that within the next year, she's going to sell a product. Some desperation's going to come. She's going to have car trouble and she's going to ask for your money. She cannot help herself. I don't know if she's gone a year without running a con. So I hope it all works out for her. I do. She living in her car. Good for her. Good for her. It's a little tight. You know what I'm saying? I need to stretch out. I'm getting old. I need to stretch out. I like my bed. I'm going to keep it a buck. I like my bed. And thankfully, I have family I can fall back on if hard times hit. And I would choose to do that. I would choose to do that. Look, I can't even sit in my car with the windows with the look. In April, it's April 1st. Spring is here. I can't sit in my car with the windows up, let alone in the summer. Nah, I'm not made for that. But shout out to everybody who is. But again, this right here, this person you see here is a person who chose to live in their car and to save money. Over $2,000 a month. We've already established that's $24,000 a year. This person here should not have to ask you for a dime to do anything. So beware, be wary, and expect it. I would be surprised if she can make it to March 1st, 2027, and not ask for a dime. If she can make it that long, look, she just breaking the ice. She got a lot to atone for. She got a long way to go. You can put your trust in her if you want to. I don't care. I don't care. I care about the fact that she had you believing something that wasn't true. And she charged you for that. That's the problem that I have. So all the dummies, all the idiots in the comment section, they want to talk all this stuff. No, you wasn't here when she took advantage of your grandmother. You wasn't here when she took advantage of your sister. You wasn't here when she took advantage of your wife. When she sold you dreams as a YouTube influencer who blew up out of nowhere. And she took advantage of that by money, asking you for money. She told you to quit your job. She took your money while doing so. There's no reason that she shouldn't have any money saved up. And she should have to ask for any money. She asked for 1 penny. It's a grift. So don't be surprised. Anyway, hey, piece of advice. It's going to get hot. Make sure you got that Planet Fitness membership. Syndicate Video Media, signing off.